Hi, Belle. How you doing today?
Oh, I'm tired.
You tired?
I am tired.
Right. What's tiring you out?
There's just a lot going on. I have a lot of homework that I still have to do. I feel like I'm really behind still, like I said last time, but I feel like it's a little bit more because the weather's changing and seasonal depression
Yeah.
um is getting to me. But I don't know, I feel like I'm losing my motivation to like actively do work.
I see. It's to actively do work.
Yeah, like I know that I'm like really stuck in a procrastination station, if
Okay.
you might say.
Right. Procrastination
So I'm
station.
like, I'm just stuck.
You're feeling stuck?
Yeah, I just don't want to do anything. I just want to lay down and sleep and scroll on my phone. That's all I want to do because I want to do nothing. I want to be able to do nothing.
Totally fair. Do you get time to do absolutely nothing where you don't feel stressed to do so?
Um, I don't feel like I have a lot of free time because our classes go pretty late. And then most of the time after classes, I end up doing homework. So it's
Mm,
like I I don't actually have free time. My only free time is sleeping.
right. What about the weekends?
I do a lot over the weekends, whether it's like chores or like cleaning and like homework still. I'm very slow when it comes to homework. I'm a very slow worker.
And that's all right. Do you like it that way, or do you wish it was different?
I wish I was a little faster. I think it comes from my inability to type.
Mm,
I never learned how to type in school. So
really?
yeah, the minute I got to the grade where it's like you're required to take a typing class, they said, "Hey, you're no longer required to take a typing class." So
Interesting.
I never learned how to type, and I feel like that's condemned me to being very slow at everything, which is why
Mm,
I opted for handwriting notes in
yeah,
classes versus typing them out because I
yeah,
have to stare at the keyboard in order to type.
yeah. Well, it's good that
And
you found your way to navigate that, doing
yeah,
handwritten notes.
yeah, I like my handwritten notes, but then sometimes I can't even read my own handwriting, so then it's pointless.
Mm. Well, at least you put the effort in to do it at to begin with, and that's something. And that's something.
Yeah, I think with how our classes are, there's not really a lot of notes that need to be taken because all of our presentations that are given to us are online and all the stuff is in those presentations, and there's not a lot that's like said outside of them. So it's like, do I have to take notes anymore?
Mm. Like it feels like that content's not going to be revisited again. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, because we don't, yeah, because we don't have midterms and we don't have exams. So it's like
Hmm.
once we talk about something, we just move on.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, I didn't actually get to like really reflect on that and show that I learned it. And it's like stuck in my brain. But like I
Hmm.
know what we've talked about because it's like different topics within the same umbrella.
I see. I see. And do you like it that way, or do you wish that things would be revisited?
I wish some things would be revisited. I know in the college student development class, there's a lot of reflection and there's a lot of going back to topics, which helps. So, like, I understand a lot more stuff in that class than I do in other classes. And, like, in a helping skills class, we reflect a lot. And
Hmm.
I feel like I know a lot in that class too. But it's like the theory to practice and the higher education in the US, I don't feel like I'm actually grasping anything from it really.
Mm.
So I don't know.
Well,
That could just be because I learn differently. I'm like I need it like a little bit repetitive. to like grasp it, or like I need it to constantly be brought up, or else like I'm gonna forget about it.
How have you been able to kind of navigate that yourself now when things aren't
Um,
being visited?
I feel like sometimes if I'm like trying to write something like in our like our writings that we do in Monday's class, I go back some and I look through like some of the presentations that he's given to like remind myself of like what each thing is, like all the different like categories of universities and stuff, and like the different types of universities and stuff. And I'll go back to like one of our textbooks and read through them to make sure that like what I'm saying is right.
Mm, I see. Well, that's good that you're figuring out strategies to work, even if it doesn't feel like it. You're still doing it. Does it
Yeah.
feel like it? Does it feel like it to you?
I mean, sometimes, yeah, but then sometimes I get a little annoyed that I have to put in extra work just to like understand. But I feel like that's
Hmm.
because my undergrad was a lot, my undergrad was very different than
Yeah.
this. So it's like, I feel like I'm a freshman again, not
Mm,
knowing what's going on.
yeah. That's tough. I'm sorry. That's probably a transition you weren't exactly expecting.
No, it's not. I thought it would be easy since I already went to school here and like I already know the campus and stuff, but
Mhm.
I feel like I just got out of high school and I'm back and I know nothing. I had to make new friends. I don't know anything about my classes.
Mm.
So,
Well, I'm sorry. That's rough. How have you been able to, other than academics, with those transitions, how has that been going for you? And I know it's tough, but has it been going well?
yeah, I think so. I'm getting to hang out with my cohort more. I really like them. Um, they're all sweet
Cool.
and nice, and they actually want to hang out with us, but all of our different schedules are like colliding recently because
Yeah.
there's a lot going on with all of our office jobs now. Like it's all
Yeah.
like gearing up for like Halloween and then fall break, not fall break. Winter break is coming, so it's like there's a lot going on
Yeah.
recently in all the offices, so there's not a lot of time for us all to get together again and hang
Hmm.
out outside of, hey, we all take the same classes, but instead it's like, hey, we're all adults that like each other.
Yeah. It's a little tougher now than it was in undergrad. And everyone's getting into class at like the same time. And that's
Yeah, and
that.
everybody, yeah. I feel like it's harder too because all of our classes end later, so it's like everybody just wants to go to bed. Like we're all
Yeah.
tired
Right.
because we just worked a full morning of office jobs, and then we don't really get dinner, and then we have
Mhm.
our evening classes, and then everybody's so tired they just want to go to bed.
Yeah. For real.
And I
Totally.
get
That
that.
it's tough. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I understand people want to go to bed. I'm a night owl though. Like I prefer staying up and doing things than like
Mhm.
waking up early.
Yeah. Since forever? Is that like a forever thing
Oh
for you?
yeah, I've always been a night owl.
Huh.
I had to like force myself to get up in high school, but I did it
But you did
so I
it. Now you're here.
could.
Look at you in grad school.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Oh
I love
wow.
waking up at 6 a.m. It's so invigorating.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But again, that I'm sorry that you're going through these transitions you weren't exactly expecting to go through, but you're doing a good job. You're figuring things out and you're finding solutions to them. So good for you.
Oh shucks,
Um,
thanks.
of course, I did want to revisit the seasonal depression thing that you mentioned earlier. Is that something that you kind of find yourself going through winter?
I guess it's just that I love the hustle and bustle of campus. And then once like it gets really, really cold out, there's like nobody in sight. It feels like a
Yeah.
desolate, abandoned town once there's snow on the ground. And like nobody's going to classes, nobody's like
Oh
hanging
yeah.
out outside, and there's like no there's not a lot of involvement happen and like engagement on campus in the winter. So it's like it just seems like there's nothing.
Yeah, nothing to do, nothing to see. I get you. I even at Ohio State when I went there, it was the same. And I remember feeling so unmotivated because everyone else was also unmotivated at the same time. And it was dark and it got dark early and it was just not good. So I totally get that reasoning as to why you'd feel that way. Um, so but you are aware that it's gonna happen again. So
Yeah,
how
look,
are you preparing for it now, if at all?
um, I just get over it, honestly. I'm just like, well, I can't get my degree if I don't go to class, and I can't do my homework if I don't go to class, and I won't know what I'm talking about if I don't go to class. So it's like I need the degree.
Yeah, it's right. And I mean, and it's a free degree, so get
I mean, yeah,
that
I was
money.
way more motivated in undergrad because it's like I'm paying to go to class, so I'm going to go to class.
Interesting. Interesting.
Well,
I would feel it'd be the
I
other way around.
never, I never understood. Well, because like I'm out of state and I didn't really get a lot of scholarships, so like
Hmm.
I paid a lot in like student loans and stuff. So I'm like, if I'm paying this much to go here, why am I skipping class?
Yeah,
Like
right.
I'm literally paying to take this class. Why would I skip it?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So, so it's a s- tell me about that in regards to grad school then.
I feel like I'd probably end up being in my apartment more instead of
Mm,
like the library and stuff because I'd be like, I'm paying rent. I'm
right.
going to enjoy my rent.
Yep. Exactly that. I totally. Yep, me too.
So I just
Um,
feel like I'm not going to be out as much in like the library studying, which is
yeah.
better for me. But I would also like to enjoy my apartment more because I'm
Hmm.
not in it often. Like I'm
Yeah.
in it to sleep, get ready in the morning, and then I leave.
Yeah,
So it's
right.
like,
Hmm. I guess that's not a bad thing being in your apartment. If that's a space that you know that you can do stuff in, even if it may not be the best, that's not a bad thing. But I guess really just needing to know to recognize when it's becoming too much. Because I remember
yeah,
around this time last year, or around a couple months after, like December around last year, I was feeling the same way. And I was like, I'm not gonna leave my house, but then it became too much. And I was not leaving my house at all. And so I had to kind of recognize, like, okay, maybe I need to like do something. So
yeah.
just being able to recognize that when that comes, if it comes.
I mean, I have a lot of motivation in the winter because the ice rink is open every
Yeah.
week, almost every day. So that's like my one motivation to like actually leave.
Yeah,
It's
that's
my
awesome.
favorite thing. It's my one thing that gives me joy in the winter.
Ice skating.
Yeah,
When did you
because
start
it's
that?
real. I started it freshman year in my
Yay.
undergrad.
Love
It was so
that.
much fun. I got because I we used to go ice skating all the time for my birthday growing up because my birthday's in February, so there'd still be like snow on the ground and stuff. And we'd go to
Mm-hmm.
like the giant outdoor ice rinks and we'd have a lot of fun. And then we'd just drive around and look at Christmas lights that were
Oh,
still up.
fun.
And it was fun. But now I can just go ice skating like whenever I want. And it's
Yeah.
nice because it's like I can put my headphones in and I can like ignore what's going on outside
Yeah.
of my brain and I can just skate. It's like a
Yeah.
happy place.
I'm glad that you have some an escape for the season. That's really cool. Yay. So I'm glad that you are thinking ahead on these things rather than just letting them come at you when the time comes. Because
Yeah.
preparing is really the best thing that you can do. Just anticipating that these things are going to happen, especially if you think that like it's going to be negative for you eventually, maybe. Hopefully things will work out for you, and I'm sure that they will. You're very, um, even if you don't feel like you're motivated, you're still doing these things, and everything is everything is coming together and you're in grad school. That by itself is an insane achievement. So good for you.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So when it comes to you mentioned that the classes have been you said did you say that you were having a tough time keeping up with content
Yeah,
or
I feel like I'm just really behind on work because I have a bad um prioritization list.
mm,
I don't really I struggle with like what should I do first. So I just normally opt in for whatever's the most like upcoming due date. I do that first, but then I'm not doing the things for the class that's like tomorrow.
yeah,
So then I'm like not like prepared for class and it's just a little bit of a struggle.
to be doing things like on the day that they're due.
Yeah, I think that's like hurting me when it comes to doing my homework because then I don't get like a break in the day to like not like I'm doing homework every day. I would like to not
Yeah,
do homework every single day.
totally valid. Totally valid.
I'd like to be
Um,
able to go to work and do work.
for your job, yeah, makes sense. So you said it's a prioritization issue.
Probably, I'd say so. I feel like I just need a system. I need to figure out a system better to like categorize classes on like which ones I should do first and which ones I can wait on. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
I just need to figure it out and like what day I sit down and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do all this week's work today. Because it's not like we have a lot of work in our classes. It's not a lot. I feel like I'm amping it up more than it should be. It's not a lot of work. It's a lot of reading.
But you
And I
also have other things going on. So
yeah,
it's easy to catastrophize.
it is, yeah. I feel like there's just so much reading that it makes the work, like the homework, seem way bigger than it is, but
Yeah.
it's really not. Like the homework is really small. Like it's like summarizing and then giving my thoughts, and that's it. So
Hmm.
it's like I just struggle with the getting the motivation to read.
The motivation to read. Have you found strategies for reading that work for you?
I mean, I listen to them, but then
Listen.
sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to. I'd rather listen to like an audiobook
Yeah.
that actually like gives me serotonin when I listen to it.
Entertainment, right.
Yeah, instead of we're going to talk about theories. So many
Hmm.
theories.
Enthralling content, really.
It really is.
Well, being able to recognize that you need to listen to these things is good. So good for you. Um, and with the prioritization thing, I totally get you. I'm the same way. I'm a big procrastinator myself. But what I found works for me is just s- working on starting and like planning my week from the very beginning. So, but and another thing that you mentioned earlier was that you don't have a ton of free time. So, I guess trying to find a certain time within the week to be able to do what you need to without sacrificing other things. And
Yeah.
hopefully that would give you some more free time.
Yeah, I think it's also just my want to sleep in on the weekends so then I don't wake up until like midday and then I'm like rushing to get all these things done because
Mhm.
I woke up late. But I'm like, if I just went to bed at like a regular time
Yeah,
instead of staying up until like 2 a.m. because I can't sleep, I feel like I could just find better solutions to help me go to bed.
maybe. What do you do before bed?
I get terrorized by my cat
Mm, gotcha.
and she tries to eat everything in existence other than her food. So then I'm constantly going, Madam, will you stop?
Mm-hmm.
almost like I just constantly have to keep getting up to take things away from her and then I lay back down. And so I feel like it's a constant. I'm getting up and then I'm laying
You
down and then I'm getting up and then I'm laying down. So I don't actually get the like 10 minutes of just laying there
don't
to
get the
like
relaxation.
I don't.
Right. Right. And that's your cat?
Yeah, she's a
Dang.
little terrorist.
Yeah. That would be a tough fix. Um, do you have lots of scratch things and toys around for her?
She has so many things
Yeah, and she said she wants to play with everything else. I understand.
and she wants to be in the garbage
Right. As you
and
do.
eating plastic. She has an obsession with plastic.
Got it. Well, hopefully she chills out and you are able to sleep because that would be very
Yeah,
nice.
I would like to. I think she's just bored and lonely because I'm gone all the time. So I think I just need to get her a friend.
Yeah, or have dedicated playtime before bed so that she knows like, oh, we're playing and then after we play like we're done.
Yeah, I think it's just she sleeps all like during the day because I'm not there. Like there's nothing for her to do. So she just sleeps. And then the minute I get home, she's like a Tasmanian devil on cocaine.
Right. Got it. Interesting. Well, I'm sure that with come time you will figure it out.
Yeah, we're only what, like I'm 2 months in, not even 2 months in to classes. I feel like it takes so much longer now to get used to like stuff. Like in undergrad, it's like I moved dorms every single year, so I never really got the, hey, I'm actually living in one spot for longer than 6 months.
Yeah.
So now I feel like I'm taking less initiative to actually settle myself in. Like I still haven't fully unpacked my stuff.
Yeah.
I still have stuff in boxes.
Me too.
So I
It
feel like I'm
happens.
constantly digging through boxes to find a specific item to then put that item back in that box when I'm done with it.
Yeah. Right.
So
Hopefully soon you'll be able to have some time to really lock into getting everything else unpacked. I need to as well. I need to lock into that.
yeah, I feel like that's gonna be me Thanksgiving break because I'm not going home.
Hmm.
Um, because I just don't want to. I don't feel like driving 3 hours
Fair. Very fair.
and they can come see me because Athens is beautiful in the fall and they all can come see me and we can all have Thanksgiving here at a restaurant. um,
Yeah, why not?
right? And my family's very busy in themselves. They all have stuff that they're doing and they don't really visit me as often as I would like them to. So I feel like them coming for Thanksgiving would be better. They haven't really celebrated Thanksgiving in like 3 years back home
Hmm.
because they just eat Subway and watch football.
Hmm.
That's their Thanksgiving.
So that is something I could easily do here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
Have
like
you
them
talked
to
to them about it
come
yet?
see me. Not yet. I plan to, with my mom to see if she'll bring my siblings and stuff. That way we all can like come together. Maybe we'll cook in my apartment and eat dinner at my table and like just hang out with each other. Maybe go see a movie or something.
That'd be awesome. Hopefully that pans out for you.
Hopefully, I'd really like it to.
Well, I appreciate you coming in today. You seem to be doing well with what you have and figuring things out. So proud of you for that. Um, let me know if you need anything else, but we are about out of time today. So thank you again, and I hope to see you soon.
Bye.